guys, it's Carly again from the Poetry of Nice. This is a garage sale and rummage sale haul today for my eBay and Etsy shop, and we had quite a good day today finding some cool vintage items, which doesn't always happen at garage sales. So I'm just going to dive right in and show you guys what I found today. Okay, so my very first yard sale I went to was kind of slim pickings, and I just came away with these. They're protective earmuffs, and they're in really good shape. And got these for 50 cents, and sort of some sold and some completed listings on eBay are going for around the $20 mark. The very next place I went to, I got these 3 big Nerf guns. They were $1 each, and I purely got them to go ahead and throw in a big Nerf gun lot that I've been working on for a while now. So I'm going to just go ahead and keep a lot of those things together to get a pretty good price. Got about 13 big guns right now for about the $10 mark, so that's pretty cool. Okay, the next place I went to, I was really excited. It was just a plain old yard sale, and then they had these big old boxes around the back, and so past all the usual kids' clothes and blah 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 whatever, there was a bunch of old stuff is the only way I can describe it. So I'll show you what I found. First of all, I found 2 of these coin banks, made in Japan. They're actually from 1980 is what they say underneath there. They both still have the stoppers. There's one exactly like it here, and it's this kind of antique-y looking car. I just thought that was really cool, so I went ahead and picked those up, and everything from this yard sale, I kind of lotted it all together. I did a lot of bundles this week, a lot of bundles, and got some good prices. Everything here was, I think, worked out as 60 cents a piece. So 60 cents for this, 60 cents for this. Then I got this pair of salt and pepper shakers, but these again are vintage Japan. We have one stopper missing here, obviously corn on the cob kind of thing, but some good keywords to go with that, kind of farmhouse keywords and rustic and homestead, all kinds of cool stuff. Next thing I got for 60 cents were these, I want to say antique, but I'm going to have to look into them more, but really, really old wire glasses. And I mean, you can see all the dust on there. They really need some loving, but these were buried at the bottom of a bunch of glassware. So they're kind of excited about those, since I do really well with vintage glasses most of the time. Okay, and then next, I need to work out how to get this cork stopper out of here. If anyone has any advice, go ahead. But this is an old snuff bottle from right here in Tennessee, although this is from Memphis, I believe. I thought that was kind of cool. Again, 60 cents, and we'll put it up with some cool decor keywords, I think, on Etsy. See if we get any takers on that. Then I thought this was pretty neat as well, this ashtray, this sip and smoke. I know, I guess you're supposed to put your drink here and your cigarettes here. Either way, I thought that was kind of neat, and you just don't see this stuff very much, especially at garage sales. So I kind of just went for it and figured I'd be listing for a while, and it'll keep me going through the winter, that's for sure. Next is this little pair of vintage salt and pepper shakers. They're really pretty on top, 60 cents again for the pair. And then these are by Revlon, but they are little perfume bottles, and I'm not sure yet quite how old they are. They smell fantastic, but I have 2 that are exactly the same. So I'm going to do some investigation into this, and that is, let me see. Oh my goodness, focus. Just kidding. Anyway, it is intimate perfume. I don't know, whatever. I'll be checking that out. Okay, cool. And then let me think. The next place that I went to, I guess would have been this place. So I got this little vintage Valentine Snoopy. Old looking tags here, old Peanuts tags. He's kind of cool. He's a baby Snoopy apparently. Go figure. Anyway, he's 50 cents. And I also got this one other thing from this yard sale, and this cost me $2.50, not $3.50. The lady went down. It's the Magna Wonder knife, and it's just this vintage knife and slicer thingamabob. Anyway, I looked this up, and it was going for around the $20 mark, so I figured $2.50 is worth a go. Make a little bit of money back on that. Okay, and then let's do this. I got this. This someone gave to me for free to test. Yay. But I ended up with this Radio Shack. It's a cassette recorder, and it works. I tested it while I was there. It's pretty good. So picked that up for $1, and then got this Auburn Tigers hat here. It's actually from 1984. You can probably see from the tags inside here as well. which I thought was, pretty cool. Again, don't see that much. I paid $2 for that, and apart from this little mark here, it's in really, really good shape. So I'll be popping that up probably around the $20-25 mark actually for that, since it's a vintage item. Okay, the next thing I went to was an estate sale. So I ended up with this Sanyo Walkman, which I paid $1 for it, and it works. It's absolutely fine. It's not going for that much on eBay, and they're kind of few and far between, but I'm just going to go ahead and list it and forget it and see what we can do with that. I actually ended up with this for free. This is a vintage, you can see the brand mark there. I'm not even going to try to say that properly because I'm not that fancy, but it's Opium is the fragrance. And then this, honestly, I do not know why I got this. I guess I looked at it and thought, hey, there's some cool keywords. Then again, the kind of farmhouse homesteading thing, but honestly, I'll throw it on Etsy. I'm going to make a quarterback, but that's probably not worth my time, let's be honest. Okay, I picked this up just because it was 50 cents, and I just thought it was really cool. This like old watch with this wooden face. I need to put a watch battery in still, but it's genuine leather on the strap, and I just thought it was really neat looking. Like it's a really pretty watch. So anyway, we'll see how that does. Got a vintage, this is a reader like you would wear as a necklace, then use as a magnifying glass. I thought this was kind of cool. This was $1. Again, this is Etsy stuff. This is, for the most part, I may cross-post some of these on eBay, but a lot of this is Etsy stuff. This folding handle travel eye made in Japan. It's old. It's definitely old. It's definitely vintage, and I'll put it on Etsy. But this is something that I would probably list, and I'll be using keywords in there for props and things like that, for theatre and television and stuff like that, which can be picked up when they're looking for something specific. So that's usually a long tail item, but I'm okay with that for $1. That's fine. Let me think. What else did we have? Oh, how about this big guy? Let's talk about him. Okay, so I paid $5 for this, which in retrospect is probably a little bit much. But once I get all of the massive D batteries that I need to get, and I do not have enough in the house right now, I can test him properly, make sure that he works, and if he does, I'm looking at about $50. So, that'll be worth it. It's like old, vintage, retro boombox thing, and it's in good shape. I mean, it's been looked after. It did not come with the cable as the only thing, but like I said, it can run on batteries as well, so I'll be testing that and listing it as soon as I know that it works. Okay, and the next thing I went to was this yard sale where these people, I guess, were just ready to get rid of all of the stuff from their kids, but from their childhood as well. So they just had pulled out these totes, and it was full of vintage stuff. And as a kid of the 80s and 90s or whatever, it was all the stuff that I remember from when I was younger. It was really cool. So everything that I will show you is basically worked out as I bundled it as 30 cents a piece. So this old classics is 1954. Danny the Dinosaur. And then I got this whole stack, and yes, they were 30 cents a piece, which worked out as about $5.70 for the whole stack. But as you can see here, I've got about I think it was 19 the Bernstein Bears, all different titles. And I actually just today sold a big stack of these. I think it was 30, but I sold them for $30, and they cost me about $5 as well. So I'm really happy to go ahead and list those and aim for $30 as well, which is, it's fine. They are super, super easy to list, Okay, underneath I have a couple of these 1990s golden sound story books. They are, again, really good shape. And I still need to test them. I really do. The batteries ran out a long time ago, but I checked. There's no corrosion. There's nothing like that. So I'm pretty hopeful. There's Beauty and the Beast as well, that they will do okay. And then I have a whole stack of the Walt Disney Treasure Chest. These, again, early 1990s. I have Peter Pan. I have Bambi. The Jungle Book. 101 Dalmatians. And The Little Mermaid. I'm sorry, I'm running out of space. That's why I'm showing you like this. But you can probably tell from looking down here, these are big books. So I grabbed them again, 30 cents a piece. I figured I can lot them up and see what they do. Okay, I also got from there this Simba. And I will say I had some other Lion King plush as well that my son has stolen, and they're hiding in his room, but they were authentic Lion King as well from 1994, I believe it is. Yes. and they had like the hard, it was Timon Pumbaa and Zazu, and they had the hard faces. I've never seen anything like it before. It was like a doll face, and then the rest of it was a plush. I guess I'll show you guys in a sold video since he's hijacked them, because I will be listing them. I don't really want to keep them forever, but he works, and he's also a hand puppet, so you know, fun times. I got a vintage Oscar the Grouch and a Barney the dinosaur, who again, well, there you go.
Hello again to all my friends.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, they work, hurrah. But I'll be listing those. Barney does really well for me for some reason. I guess it's the nostalgia factor, but he does pretty good. So I got them from there as well. Again, 30 cents a piece. What are you going to do? Okay, so the very last place that I went to... Oh, I should mention this. I got this for free at the estate sale.
Super, Steve, super.
Okay. They gave me this for free. It is just a vintage happy birthday candle, but I will put this on Etsy. But I will put it later in the year, because if I send it to anyone now, I'm sure it will melt on their doorstep. But that kind of stuff really can go, you know, it's just needs the right buyer. Okay, the very last one I went to was a church rummage sale when I thought I was done for the day. Hang on.
Let's try another one.
Okay, just kidding. This was also with these toys, and this was 30 cents for the whole thing. This is like a proper vintage Viewmaster, and it comes with a total of 10 reels. Yes, 1 or 2 are bent. I'm going to work on kind of straightening them out, but I was super excited because when I looked real close, they were like from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies. Oh, stop. From the movie, and there's a bunch of dinosaurs and Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny and just all kinds of cool stuff that, you know, like 80s, 90s kids totally flip over. So I was really excited about that for 30 cents. Heck yeah. That'll go on Etsy and eBay. Okay, very last one was a church rummage sale. Everything here I think ended up being like 30 cents again, if not less. Oh my God, Barney, quit. Okay, so just like this is a vintage, it's an old one made in the USA called Trimmings, super ugly Christmas sweater, got him for 30 cents. Got these really cool playing cards, it's kind of like psychedelic Apple thing happening, I don't know, but those will definitely go on Etsy, and I haven't checked to make sure that they are full decks yet as a bridge set, but if they are, I'll list them as playing cards. If not, I will list them as craft supplies, vintage craft supplies, because they are just super cool. I got these candles from Western Germany, so I'm guessing these are old for sure. I got these for 50 cents. Okay, I picked up this pair of like Converse high tops only because they asked for like 25 cents for them, and I know that they look disgusting, but it's kind of going to be a project. I'm going to see what all I can do with them and how I can get them looking, and you never know, you know, for 25 cents, even if I sell them locally for $5, I've learned something and I've sold them, so that's cool. Got this awesome Stein at this Fox guy, I love it, and I feel like this is super cool for Etsy, like a subject matter that's awesome. It's actually a local country club, the Foxden Country Club, but I like that. Tally-ho, and it's 1978, so I can definitely sell it on Etsy, and I just thought it was super cool as a design. Then I got this 1988 Miss Saigon mug. Again, I think this was like 10 cents. This one was about 10 cents. I just went for it. It was the end of the day, so they were practically giving stuff away. Got a pair of vintage sunglasses, as you can see here. At first I thought they were going to be knockoff Gucci, but actually, go figure, if you can even see that, it's like Gucci, I don't even know. But they are actually a real vintage brand, and they are dirty as all get out. There you go, handmade in Austria. But, you know, I'll shift them. I'm sure I will. For 10 cents, I'll give it a go. I'll probably get 30 from them, honestly, on Etsy. And let me scan the table one more time. I think that's everything. I think I got it covered. Woohoo. Oh, wait. This guy was 25 cents. I don't know what he's supposed to be, but I grabbed him because I want to know. So if anybody has any advice on what he is supposed to hold, I thought a pencil, but the hole's too small. Then I thought maybe a flower, but that seems weird. I don't know. Someone give me a clue. But anyway, he's here, and we're going to figure him out. And yeah, that's everything. Okay, awesome. So thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned because I'll be doing a sales video soon to show you how some of the stuff I've already picked up in hauls, and some of this stuff too when it goes, sells on eBay and Etsy. Okay, thanks guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.